It's Steve.
Dear friends, today we gather with heavy hearts to bid farewell to our beloved
My
friend,
son is dead.
Steve. Though words cannot fully
A
express,
car accident.
I believe Steve
That's what they told me.
will remain in each of our hearts forever.
How dare the sun shine so brightly today? Does it know what I'm going through?
I'm so sorry.
She doesn't feel sorry at all. And trust me, I'd bet she's thinking, thank goodness it's not me. How lightly a life's lost. The flame that burned yesterday is now but ash. What's the content of that poem again? Warm summer sun, shine kindly here. Warm southern wind, blow softly here. Green sod above, lie light, lie light. Good night. Dear heart. Good night. Good night. My name is Miranda. I'm the editor-in-chief of a fashion magazine. When something is about to happen, you can sense it. It's as if the air is shifting. A quiet tension fills the surroundings, and you find yourself holding your breath as if you're waiting for something to happen. No matter how hard you try to focus, you just can't concentrate on your work. And then, when the moment the knock on the door echoes through the room, everything becomes clear.
It's Steve.
I've always wanted to visit New York, but due to my busy work schedule, I never had the opportunity. I've imagined that one day, for some reason, I would set everything aside and take a trip to New York. But I never imagined it would be for this reason.
How could he be cruel like that? He was my only child.
After confirming that it was Steve, I went to the scene of the incident. Such a wide road, Such a vast street.
You say, was he cold lying to him? Was he scared? And how much pain did he feel? How lonely he was.
Excuse me, are you the mother of the man who was in the accident?
Yes?
My name is Judy, and I was here at that day. I saw him and the girl were arguing, and it was a really horrible accident.
What girl? No one has mentioned anything about a girl to me.
That's not what I meant. I just wanted to let you know. I'm deeply sorry for everything that has happened.
Is there something else I should know? Because I had to take care of Steve first, so I didn't have the energy to inquire about the girl at that time. When Steve was laid to rest, I quit my job and came back to New York from Paris. I spent my whole life fighting for those labels and titles. And in the end, all I got were a few bags of medals and certificates, which is waiting to be thrown into the trash during the moves. How useless. None of it can bring my son back. After settling down in New York, I went to the opera house where Steve worked. I'm not planning to reveal my identity, because I was afraid some information might be hidden as a result. A man in a suit greeted me.
Good afternoon, ma'am. How can I help you?
What a coward. Not like my Steve at all. I've just moved into the area, and I'm interested in opera.
I see. Would you like me to recommend some performances to you?
That would be lovely. I've been here once before. I remember I was attended to by a young man. How has he been recently?
I think you're talking about our previous supervisor, Steve. Unfortunately, there were a terrible accident happened. He passed away.
You can't imagine how hard I tried to hold back the tears. Oh no, that's too bad. What about the girl he was with?
Evelyn? Oh, she's doing well. She's now one of our best opera singers. In fact, I was just thinking of recommending her performance to you.
I'd be happy to. She must be devastated as well. She'd better be. Please convey my deepest condolences to her.
You are truly very kind. I will pass along your message. Please follow me. The next performance is...
I must admit, she is indeed an outstanding opera singer. For a moment, I even thought she understood that kind of pain. But even so, this still isn't enough for me to truly understand what kind of person she is. Not to mention answering the questions in my mind. What is her connection with my son? And why has no one mentioned her to me? I need more information. For a small price, I'm free to come and go the backstage. Approaching her directly would surely get me nowhere. So I decided to start with the people around her I needed to find a loser, someone who is jealous of her, so that she would reveal all her flaws without holding back.
Here she is.
I invited her to a nearby restaurant by claiming myself an agent for a star company, and I was interested in her.
What's your name, my dear?
Susan.
What a perfect loser.
Susan, my darling. Recently, an older friend of mine has asked me to have him for an opera singer with a good skill. I've seen you performers, and I believe you'd be perfect for the role.
Really? Do you think I have the chance?
Of course, my darling. I've been doing this business for many years. If a person has the potentials, I can see it very clearly.
She couldn't wait to start asking for specifics and bragging about herself. Look that greedy face. How could that much good things comes with no strings attached? Just as she was getting the most excited, I interrupted her.
I also noticed that another girl who seems to have a great potential too. I remember her name is Evelyn. Come, let your jealousy burn.
That bitch? She's just flaunting herself because of the secret relationship she has with our teacher.
How so?
She was just a ticket taker, and she got into backstage when she became lover with our former supervisor. But that ambitious little bitch seduced our teacher, so she got the chance to go on stage. I heard that her boyfriend found out, so he confronted her on the street. But she pushed him into the road and let him get hit by a car. Don't know who she slept with again, but in the end, the police thought it was an accident. Believe me, it was no accident.
I believe you.
She must pay. A thing's rightness doesn't depend on whether it is truly right or not, but on which side has more supporters. In order to get support, you have to be valuable, or at least convince them that you can give them what they want. For a group of struggling opera singers, nothing is more enticing than the chance of an opportunity. And an agent with old friend can bring opportunities. Most people judge a person's identity by their appearance. As long as your attire is respectable, even you haven't done anything special, people still naturally hold you in very high regard. Then, accidentally reveal some information at the right time, like you've been on holiday with some famous person. They would be so convinced of the identity you've told them. I privately told each of them that I had roles suitable for them. At the same time, I mentioned my admiration for Evelyn and deliberately treated her warmly in front of them.
They must hate her so much.
But don't be in a hurry just because you've had a little success. You have to be patient if you want to reach your goal. You need to lay the groundwork first and kick the door down at the right time. Only when the place you stand is solid enough, so you will not stumble when you kick.
Welcome to Fred's private detective agency. How can I help you?
In my career, I've met many men like that, using their little bit of power to deceive naive girls. But when rumors start to circulate, they'll immediately clear the air. And to declare his innocence to the outside world. The less there have, the more they like to emphasize it. I can already see my victory now. When the day which the magazine publish intimate photos of Evelyn and her teacher come, all the actors will ostracize her, and her man will abandon her. The moment when her whole world hits rock bottom, I'll end her with my own hands. My dear Steve, watch this. I won't let you down this time. It's that day is. The day the magazine publish. I can't wait to go to the opera house. I can already picture the scene. All the actors looked at her coldly, and her man was nowhere to be seen. She would hide alone in the restroom and not dare even leave out the door. And I'll show up and comfort her. She'll see me as a lifesaver and come my home with me. Then, I can easily end it all.
What the heck? Why everyone is comforting her? That whore. She's much more capable than I thought. It's not over yet. I still have a chance. Even it's not that perfect, but I can still finish the final step.
As planned, I invited her to my home. I handed her a cup of tea spiked with rat poison. Victory is within reach. As soon as she drank it, everything would be over. But just as she was about to drink, I interrupted her.
Have you ever felt guilty about Steve's death?
What?
You pushed him onto the road, causing him to be hit and killed.
What are you talking about? Wait, who are you?
I am his mother.
There must be some misunderstanding.
What misunderstanding? My son died because of you.
He beat me up on the road and accidentally got himself hit by the car.
Isn't it because of you had an affair with your teacher to get fame?
He's the one who cheated. I caught him on the road and he turned around and beat me up.
What? I don't believe you.
Don't you understand what kind of person your son is?
Don't I?
We think your son has some violent tendencies.
Well, no parent in this world is willing to believe the child is that kind of person.
Did you take those photos?
I'm sorry.
I must go.
When a person becomes consumed by pain, they lose the ability to think clearly. I really wanted to use this as an excuse to brush off the reasons for what I did. But I know it was just an excuse to make myself seem less disgraceful. I thought for a long time. If I had to have a reason for why I did those things, I suppose I just needed a goal to fill the void left in my heart by Steve's departure. Even so, I don't think this justifies everything I've done. I wrote a letter to the magazine, explaining the reasons behind I hiring someone to take those photos and my true intentions for doing so. After formally apologizing to Evelyn, I returned to Paris. When I returned to Paris, the magazine I previously worked for contacted me to inquire if I was willing to return to work. I rejected their offer. After dedicating so many years to my own desires, it's enough. Based on my actions, I thought that my future would plunge into the emptiness I once feared the most as punishment. But when all the anger and sadness faded away, those beautiful memories began to resurface in my mind. The feeling I hold Steve in my arms for the first time, and the day I became the editor-in-chief through my own efforts. Right. I truly once had what I desired. I shouldn't let pain make me deny it all. I used to be very obsessed with what I wanted to achieve. But now, what I think about the most is what kind of person I am in the hearts of those person who were with me during those brief time. Have I made any good memories for them? Or have I ever had any positive impact on them? What I've done in the past can't be changed. Even I so regret it, but it doesn't make any difference. But at least in the remaining days, I still have time to create some different memories with the people who are still here. At the peak of despair, I am enveloped by the light of hope.